Hello everyone, I'm Dafa Kialdi. I'm from the Communications Science Study Program, Faculty of Social and Political Science, Muhammadiyah University of Tangerang. Currently, I'm in the Old Banten area and I'm going to explore this place. What do you think is in this place? Let's come with me.
The Old Banten Grand Mosque is one of the historic heritage sites that was first built by Sultan Maulana Hasanuddin, the first son of Sunan Gunung Jati. What characterizes this mosque is its iconic tower of the province Banten. Another distinctive feature is the roof of the main building, which is pillared 5. Resembling a Chinese pagoda designed by a Chinese architect named Chek Ban Chut. The minaret of the great mosque was built in the 16th years old century or around 1560. The purpose of building this tower was a place to call the call to prayer and a place to monitor conditions in the Banten Bay. Visitors to the mosque not only come from worshippers who want to pray 5 times a day, but quite a number of them have the status of pilgrims. This is understandable considering that in this mosque there is also the burial complex of the Banten Sultans and their families. Among them are the tombs of Sultan Maulana Hasanuddin and his wife, Sultan Agung Tirtayasa and Sultan Abu Nasir Abdul Qahar, while on the north side of the south porch there are the tombs of Sultan Maulana Muhammad and Sultan Zainul Abidin and others. Along with the Great Mosque of Banten, the Kraton of Fort Surosoan was built between 1526 until 1570 during the reign of Sultan Maulana Hasanuddin, the first king of the Kingdom of Banten. In its history, the Surosoan Palace has experienced destruction several times. The first collapse occurred in 1680 when the civil war between Sultan Agung Tirtayasa and Sultan Haji. After Sultan Haji succeeded to the throne because of VOC assistance, the Surosoan Palace was repaired. In 1808, the Surosoan Palace was destroyed by Dutch troops led by Governor General Herman William de Ingles. This palace was built in 1815 and became the second palace in Banten after the Surosoan Palace. The Kaibon Palace was built by Sultan Maulana Rafiuddin for the residence of his mother Ratu Aisyah. At the time, the Sultan was still 5 years old. This palace faced west with a canal in front of it for stationing as a medium of transportation to get to the Surosoan Palace in the north. At the front of the palace is limited by a gate which has 5 doors. The meaning of the number 5 follow the number of prayers performed in one day by Muslims. This Javanese and Balinese style gate has a height of 2 meters with the shape of a temple as the motif. This gate is also known as the Winged Gate. The main room of the palace is Queen Aisyah bedroom and is equipped with air conditioning technology. In 1832, the Kaibon Palace was destroyed by the Dutch. The attack was carried out because Sultan Saifuddin refused the Dutch request to continue the construction of the Anyer Panarukan Highway. The Old Banten Archaeological Site Museum building was inaugurated on July 15, 1985 by the Director General of Culture, who was then held by Professor Dr. Haryati Supadio. The collection in this museum is divided into original and replica collections. Archaeological collections include stone eggs, statues of Nandi, tiles of various shapes and sizes, memolo or ornate roofs and or tops, tiles and ornate iron fence. There is also a collection of ceramics because Banten in the past had quite a lot of pottery industry. Production results consist of household appliances, building elements, and kowi, metal smelting vessels. The numismatic collection is one of the mainstays of this museum because Banten in the past was able to make its own money. Apart from the Banten currency collection, there are also various types of foreign currency collections such as Chaksa, Chinese VOC currency, British currency, and tile. The ethnographic collection is enough to attract the attention of visitors because in the past Banten was also capable of making its own fabrics and clothes, evidenced by several collections of looms and clothing. The ethnographic collection is also filled with various types of weapons and antique tools. The fine art collection is more directed at two-dimensional dioramas depicting the condition of Banten, especially during the royal period, such as paintings of the Banten port, Karangantu market, and paintings of the sultans who once served